and several book chapters also, and four textbooks for pharmacy students. And currently, he is the treasurer of APTI Kerala. With this, I cordially invite Dr. Akash to handle the session. Sir, please.
Thank you, Manju ma'am. Thank you, Hanifa sir. Thank you, APTI Kerala. So, good evening, dear students. Welcome to today's session. So, it is fantastic to have you all in this meeting today. Our goal today is very simple. We want to learn how to change the way we design and deliver our presentations. We want to move away from the old boring habits, and we need to build modern, highly effective presentations. So, before we start looking at the design rules, I would like to point out that the very first slide you see on the screen, that is disclaimer. I want you all to build a great habit that always place a disclaimer at the very beginning of your presentations, especially when you are sharing academic, medical, or scientific facts. Why do we do this? It's a question. So it clarifies everything for your audience. It states that the information you are sharing is purely educational and informational purpose only. And it shows that you did your absolute best to check your facts. But if there is any small error or unexpected outcome, you or your organization cannot be held legally responsible. It is a simple professional shield that protects you and sets the right expectations from the minute one. So this is my disclaimer. Okay. So, have you ever heard of the famous filmmaker Quentin Tarantino? He once said a very honest line. I steal from every movie ever made. He doesn't mean that he breaks the law. What he mean that there is nobody. What he mean that nobody creates beautiful art or excellent work completely out of nothing. We all observe the world around us. We see a great speaker, we read a well-organized document, or we see a great layout. We take those excellent ideas and we gather bits of knowledge from everywhere and mix them together with our own style. Then we create something brand new and powerful. So as we walk through today's session, don't worry that we are not, every one of us are professional graphic designers. So just focus on gathering the simple tricks you can use them to put in your next project. So defining a better slide. Let's ask a very fundamental question. What actually makes a slide better? If you ask different people, you will get completely different answers. Some love heavy data, some love clean minimalistic slides, and some others love bright graphics. Because of this, you must realize that there is no single fixed definition of a perfect slide. Just please remember that a better slide is the one that best serves its audience and its purpose. So we will move on. So you can see two AI. So what's the difference between these two AIs? The thing is, this AI and this AI. So in this AI, you can see a fancy stroke there. There's a fancy stroke. And this eye also we can see a fancy stroke, whereas in this AI, you cannot see any fancy strokes. So these types of fonts are known as the fonts with these fancy strokes. These fancy stroked letters or this type of fonts are known as serif fonts. A serif font has a small decorative stroke at the end of the letter. See that the end of this A and this something like it has a food-like thing. Classic examples include Times New Roman, Georgia, Garamond, Cambria, Baskerville. These tiny feet were originally designed to help guide human eye across a flat page. That means this type of fonts remain absolute best choice for printed books like textbook, newspapers, printed classroom notes, and former paper documents. So better not to use serif fonts in a presentation. The second type of font is known as sans serif font. The word sans means without. Serif means this fancy stroke. Sans serif means without this fancy stroke. Serif means fancy stroke. Sans means without. Sans serif means without those fancy stroke. So therefore, sans serif literally translates a font without those decorative strokes. Examples of those fonts include Arial, Calibri, Aptos, Roboto, etc. So look at the visual comparison right now. See, this font is this font is little more elegant than this all Times New Roman font. So let's address the elephant here. Some of our old school professors are thinking Times New Roman is the king of all fonts. It's good for research paper. It's good enough for my slides. I will use Times New Roman only. Look, we cannot blame anybody. Those old teachers or those old professors or others, they grew up in the golden age of actual paper, textbook and daily newspaper. In that world, this tiny decorative font are great help for the human eye to read the printed ink. So now it's a reality check. We aren't using a printing press anymore. We are using, but most time we are on digital screens. So better use sans serif fonts for all your presentations. So just let's leave Times New Roman to the project book you are printing, to the note you are printing. Whenever you are using any digital displays or digital presentations, use sans serif fonts like Arial, Calibri, Aptos, etc. So these are the things. This is best for PowerPoint, websites, mobile screens, and projectors. And the visual comparison. These are the types of serif fonts: Times New Roman, Georgia, Garamond, and sans serif, Arial, Calibri, which I told already. And the font size guidelines. So for your presentation title, it's ideal. So I already told there is no better presentation. This is the recommended size for the presentation title. Your font size should be between 36 to 44 point. Section head should be drop down slightly to 28 to 36 point. For your main body text, stay within a readable range of 24 to 30 points. If some image labels are there, let's keep them small but clear, like between 18 to 22 points. If footnotes are necessary, keep them at a 14 to 16 points. These are the standard font rules or font guidelines for a presentation. To make your slides more professional, you can also pair specific bold fonts for titles with clean fonts for body text. Some of the recommended or font combinations are: if you are using Poppins for the title, you can use Aptos for body, and Aptos display for title, Aptos normal for body. So these are some regular guidelines which this slide I will be sharing in the group. So these are some normal guidelines for the font size and font pairings. So coming to the 30-point rule. The 30-point rule brings us to a legendary concept in public speaking. The concept is very simple. If an audience member who is sitting in the very last row of the hall, you are making a presentation in a seminar hall, and a member is sitting in the very last row of the hall, and he cannot comfortably read the words on the screen, your text is too small. Often we make that classic mistake. We have a mountain of information we want to share. So we paste a massive paragraph onto the slide. It overflows the borders. What to do? We shrink the font to 18 or 14 and even smaller to force all the content to fit in one slide. If you ever find yourself reducing the body below 24 point, stop immediately. This is a massive warning sign telling you one clear thing. You have far too much text on that single slide. Don't go your font size less than 24. You make another slide. That's a general guideline of presentation slides. And this is the 30-point rule. And we all know the AI era. We are living in this incredible time, the AI era. Let's look at how technology has completely flipped the presentation workflow. Previously, in traditional workflow, you can see two workflows. In traditional workflow, you had to follow a very long manual line. You started with a topic or an idea, run a manual Google search. You spent hours reading through multiple articles, organized your notes, manually clicked around, designed each slide layout, practiced your delivery, and finally presented it. It took hours, sometimes it took days or weeks. So this is the manual, and this is the traditional workflow. We search a topic, we search the Google, we read articles, we make notes. That's a traditional workflow. Now, look at the modern AI workflow. If you have an idea, you have an AI research assistant. In our case, we know ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Grok, DeepSeek. There are many tools out there. If we have an idea, we feed that core idea into the AI research assistant. In moments, the AI creates a logical, clean structure from there. The AI, the ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok or Claude, it handles the heavy lifting. It can design slides. It can generate exact graphics you need. It can improve your spoken script. Even it can act as a live rehearsal partner while you practice. Gemini has that option. If you can you can act as a live rehearsal partner for your presentation. So this is the AI era, and this is the traditional workflow. So start with the AI. So we need to create something using AI. We should be clear in what we are asking. So instead of asking, explain diabetes, should ask, explain diabetes for the first year BPharm students using a simple language with real life analogies. This is a good prompt. Start with prompt engineering also. Remember, AI is only as smart as instruction which you give to it. A prompt is a simple command you type into the machine. Good prompts produce spectacular presentations, while bad prompts give you boring generic results. In my demo, I will be giving rough or bad prompts only. We can see that. Let's look at a bad prompt. Make a PPT on antibiotics. If you type this, AI doesn't know who you are or who you are teaching to. Now, the Gemini or ChatGPT will know that who you are because you are familiar with their words. But without that, if you type just make a PPT on antibiotics, AI doesn't know who you are or who you are teaching. It will generate an incredibly basic flat outline that looks like a generic Wikipedia page. Now look at a good prompt. Create a 12-slide presentation on antibiotics for the second year pharmacy students. Please include the mechanism, please include the classification, clinical examples, simple diagrams, economics, and one quiz slide at the end. Look at the difference. You give AI the exact slide count, you give AI the specific target audience, you give AI the core scientific elements required. So that slide will be different from the first the slide which is prepared from the first prompt. So AI helps tell stories. Instead of say penicillin was discovered in 1928, AI can write a forgotten petri dish changed medicine forever. Stories increase attention. We can get more ideas when we give our idea to AI, and AI gives us more ideas. So, and one more important thing which AI can do is, it's actually an important thing. it can generate images. There are massive advantages in the AI era to generate custom high quality images. Instead of wasting hours searching Google images, and we will find only low resolution graphics with ugly watermarks. Now you can tell ChatGPT to draw what exactly you want. You can tell Gemini what exactly you want. So you can instantly create hyper-specific laboratory scenes, actual molecular structures, historical discovery illustrations, can create beautiful cell graphics, medical infographics, or clean 3D models which perfectly match your presentation theme. And while creating these images, think about who is sitting in front of you. If you are presenting to a group of young students, you need high energy, bright illustrations and minimal text. If you are presenting your scientific paper to a board of experts, they will want to see sharp data, clear labels, and formal structure. The audience dictates the design. So think about who is sitting in front of you, who are the target audience for your presentation. So what tools should you actually use? There is a huge AI ecosystem, a huge ecosystem of AI applications are available today. If you want an AI first, Fluid Presentational, once again, Fluid Presentational Gamma is the fantastic choice. I'll show some slides. Gamma is a fantastic choice. If you need a highly polished visual design, Canva Magic Design is there. If you are a corporate professional who relies heavily on classic Microsoft ecosystem, Microsoft Copilot, it directly integrates into your workspace. Google Slides, we can combine it with Gemini. Other tools like Beautiful AI, Tom, Pitch, Slides AI, Prezi, Dectopus, Pop AI, Visme. There are many tools are there. So we will be seeing some tools here. Almost the working is similar. So if you know how to type a prompt in ChatGPT, it is the similar way we can type the prompt in Gemini also, or we can similarly type the prompt in Claude also, or Grok also, or DeepSeek also. So we will select some samples for this slides. So behind all these specialized tools, it's powerful foundation models. The large language models like Meta's open tools, Gemini's OpenAI, Anthropic's Claude can interact with these models directly to brainstorm hooks. We can combine all these things to make a better presentation. So before we move to that section, I would like to revisit something to wrap up something. Always start with a professional disclaimer side. Always choose the clean, readable, sans serif fonts. Never let your body text drop below 24 points. If it doesn't fit, cut down your text. Master your tools. You try something with all these large language models, ChatGPT. You try something. Try some. Just what is this? What is that? You just be familiarized with all these tools. So we will see Gamma. So this is the Gamma's dashboard, or this is the Gamma's page. Gamma.app. We can sign in using any of your Google account. We can sign in with any of your Google account. You can sign into Gamma. You choose your Google account. You can sign into Gamma. Any of your Google account. Sign in. It's the free version gives you 360 credits or something, and you can generate 10 slides at a stretch in the free version. It's a most fluid design of PowerPoint creation tool now available. I think there are many tools like Gamma, but Gamma, I will write number 1 for as a student, you can use it freely and very easily. There are 4 layouts which we can select: generate, paste in text, create from templates, or something. In this, if we click the generate, there will be a dashboard. We can type, I need to make a presentation on pharmaceutical dosage forms. So if you type something like this, we will type something like a pharmaceutical dosage form or some other topic we need. The Gamma will generate an outline. Gamma will generate an outline of the topic we need. See, the outline is there. If we are not satisfied with the outcome from the Gamma, we don't need to take it. When we see that this dialogue is not up to my match, or I don't want this kind of titles in my slide, so I'm not using this. I can change it. Then if you want, you can go to ChatGPT, or you can go to Gemini, or you have your own text. You can copy paste here. Now we will go to ChatGPT and we will say, I need a presentation content for pharmaceutical dosage form. This is a vague prompt only, not time. We are typing that's vague prompt only, not absolute prompt. I need a presentation content for pharmaceutical dosage form, and we will ask bullet points. We'll say as bullet points, and we'll say 10 slides. ChatGPT will give us slide content. We can copy this slide content, copy response, and we can copy this slide content and paste it into the Gamma. Either you can choose the data generated by the Gamma, or you can use your own data from ChatGPT. Here, there is an option that we can select the visuals. We can select the AI visuals. We can select the theme. We can use concise mode. We can use detailed mode, or we can use extensive mode. This is the interface of Gamma. We'll choose some theme and we will click generate in Gamma. Let's see what happens. We can just choose the image model also. I will choose here like an illustration. I will choose an illustration here, spot color. So this spot color, it will be coming black and white like an illustration. I will click generate here. Now it's generating. See, the slides are there. So what we have done, we open Gamma. We just typed a prompt. I need a presentation on pharmaceutical dosage forms. And I am not satisfied with that content. I went back to ChatGPT and I asked for a content and I paste it in the Gamma and I click generate. So I got a content of a 10 slide content for solid dosage form, semi-solid dosage form, likewise. And illustrations are also there. I selected illustrations. If I selected 3D image, the image will be different. I will show that also. So this is Gamma. Gamma is very easy. You can do the full slideshow. You can download it as a PPT. You can download Gamma as a PPT also. You can click there, share. You can download it as export to PowerPoint. You can download it into your system and you can make the edits. See, for free versions, there will be a watermark, Gamma, in the PowerPoint. It's an attribute. If you don't want this Gamma in the bottom, we can remove that also. We can go to designs and we can hide this background design. You click the background design, hide background design, then the watermark of Gamma will be gone. It's gone. So this is the way we can create slides from Gamma. And this is the illustration I give. Now I type AI in Academia and I click generate in Gamma. I have given the 3D images for this. So there is a generation happening. And see the 3D images, I just changed the images to 3D. So a 3D style PowerPoint presentation has been generated by Gamma. Gamma is not free, but we can use it freely up to 10 slides. After 10 slides, we can generate the first slides first 10 slides, then next 10 slides. Likewise, we can generate, or it's a minimal amount of 500 rupees per month. If you want so much presentations, you can pay 500 rupees per month for. So Gamma I have told, and Canva Magic Design. So before this AI era, many of us were using Canva for slide designs and this brochure making. So in Canva also similarly we can make presentations. There is a lot of presentation templates in the left side in the canvas. We can choose one design. We can go choose their templates and we can change it. This is another way of Canva. Now Canva has Magic Design also. That is AI. We can use Magic Design. Another one is Slides Go. It is similar to Canva, similar to Gamma. You can make slides like this, but I prefer Gamma for students like you. Now we will use ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, many of you people were using as a Google search engine. What is the distance between them? Like a Google search engine, we are using ChatGPT now, but we can use beautiful slides using ChatGPT. So see, I have a text content like what is a serif font, what is a sans serif font. I have a text content. I copy this content and I paste it into the ChatGPT. I copy all this text content and I paste this content to ChatGPT and I say make a slide in the size of 16:9 with the above content. So it's not a easy one. It will create as an image only. If I say create a 16:9 with the content I pasted, it create a simple slide. This is the slide you have seen in the beginning. It's a slide which is created. This image is created by ChatGPT. What is a serif font? This is the content I gave, and ChatGPT gave a full slide. Now, apart from that, image generation, I will say to ChatGPT. Remember, I am saying ChatGPT just because you are familiar with that. You can use these things to Gemini also, to Grok also, to Claude also. So here I am telling ChatGPT, I need a presentation on diabetes for the first year BPharm students using simple language. It is not a very good prompt, it's a very bad prompt. Still, I typed that. I need a presentation for on diabetes for the first year BPharm students using simple language. That title is there. 25 to 30 slides are there. It comes. In ChatGPT, if you are using Plus, you can directly download this as a PowerPoint presentation. I will say, can you make it as a downloadable PPT? So we will see ChatGPT will give us the above slide 25 to 30 slides as PPT. We can download it and we can edit it. But the slides are not up to the mark, or it's not the design we want. It's not too formal, it's too clumsy, or it looks like it's AI generated. So what we will do, we will say to ChatGPT, can you convert this slide content into a VBA format? Can you convert this into a VBA format? Hope you are all, I am not too fast and I need to finish by before 8. So can you convert this into a VBA format? I asked ChatGPT to convert it into a VBA format, and ChatGPT Visual Basic format. So and ChatGPT give me a VBA code. This is the VBA code ChatGPT will give. If you want any content, if you paste anything also, you ask ChatGPT to give you a VBA code. And then I open a Microsoft PowerPoint. I open a blank presentation. I open Microsoft PowerPoint. I open a blank presentation. And I click Alt F11. Alt F11. I have copied the VBA code from ChatGPT. I open my PowerPoint presentation. I opened a blank PowerPoint presentation. I clicked Alt F11. Then a module, then Visual Basic window will open. This is Visual Basic for applications, that is VBA. Here in the top, you can see insert. See, we need a content to be made as a PowerPoint. We ask ChatGPT or any other AI tools to make it as a VBA code. We copied that code. We open Microsoft PowerPoint, Alt F11, and this Visual Basic for application has opened. Then there is an, in the top you have insert. You click insert. In the insert button, you have find module. There is a module in the insert. You click module, you paste the code and you hit run. Run is there in the top. You can see run in the top, run or F5. You can click F5 or run. So we copied the code from ChatGPT. We opened the VBA insert module and we pasted the code. And we click run. The presentation is created. The presentation is created like this. See, it's more formal. It's like it has a more human touch. It looks like we have typed for hours to make this presentation. See, 25 slides. That's we have created using this Visual Basic code from ChatGPT. Another thing, if we need to, we have our own PDF or we have our own file. We upload that file into ChatGPT. For example, here I am uploading sulfonamides. It's a PDF. I'm uploading sulfonamides to ChatGPT, and I say make it into a VBA code. So ChatGPT will read my PDF. It will make a VBA code. I just need to paste it into the PowerPoint, and my PowerPoint based on this PDF will be ready in minutes, in seconds. That's Visual Basic code we can use using ChatGPT. The same thing we can use using Microsoft Copilot, or we can use with Gemini, or we can other app also. We'll see what is Copilot can do. In the same thing, this is Microsoft Copilot. We'll say make a PowerPoint presentation on diabetes. Sorry for the typo. Diabetes, and I say click. Here is a structured outline for PowerPoint presentation on diabetes. Remember, this is a very bad prompt. I'm just showing it for your convenience. So I have created this thing, and I will say, can you give me VBA code? The same thing which I have shown you in the ChatGPT, I am doing it in the Microsoft Copilot also. VBA code is there. See, remember, most of us are using laptops, and now laptops and or systems are coming with genuine Microsoft products. So Copilot is freely available in your system, or you can purchase this Office 325. So if Copilot is freely available, you can use Microsoft 325 also. It's a very good tool. I will show you now. So here the VBA code has came. I have asked for the VBA code and Copilot has given me the VBA code. I will copy this VBA code. Copy the VBA code. I will open a Microsoft PowerPoint. I will click Alt F11 and I will click Alt F11. Now then Alt F11. Then I will click Insert. I will go to Insert in the top. Insert in the top module. Then I paste the content. I click Run. Presentation is created successfully. Now this one. The presentation is created successfully. See, presentation is created. So if you give correct prompt, I need 25 slides. 25 slides will come. This is a right presentation. So this is using Microsoft Copilot and Microsoft ChatGPT by using the VBA technique. So I will now show you the classic one, the PowerPoint, the boss itself, the OG, Microsoft PowerPoint. So this is Office 325. It's inbuilt with it was inbuilt with this laptop. Now some systems are coming directly inbuilt with Microsoft Office tools. Some we need to purchase. There are some other financially simplified options for purchasing 325 also. You can search the Google and other platforms for that. So now the same slide which Copilot has created, I opened it in the Microsoft PowerPoint. It looks too formal. It is too formal. So I will go to design suggestions in the Microsoft PowerPoint itself. See the design suggestions. In the design suggestions, PowerPoint itself is giving me design suggestions. It's in the right hand side of the PowerPoint. It is design suggestion. We can choose the designs. It will analyze the content also. Say for example, this diabetes, so it has shown a syringe. So introduction, I will put something like this. And for types of diabetes, it has 2-3 columns. For causes and risk factors, there's also another column is there. So this is how design suggestions in Microsoft PowerPoint itself, we can create some designs. Now we will see the classic one, Google. So whatever we have done in ChatGPT, Microsoft PowerPoint, that also we can do it in Google. But Google has another advantage. It has slides, Google Slides. Sir, can I take 10 more minutes? It's 7:50. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So similarly, I have asked Google also to for this presentation on diabetes. It give me a VBA code without any runtime errors. That's also okay. That VBA code is there, and I pasted it into the PowerPoint. I pasted it into the PowerPoint. Similarly, we can generate a PowerPoint presentation, or in Google we can directly export it into Google Slides. You can run in PowerPoint. You can export it directly in Google Slides. So we will just type export it into Google Slides. There is a window will be there. It will show generating slides. Diabetes mellitus management and guidelines. It will generate some slides. Click open. Some design problems are there, but it's all a matter of 1 minute, less than 1 minute. You are creating a presentation on diabetes on Google Slides. just export to Google Slides. You can download it as a PPT also. Now, it has some more little advanced design graphics also. Now, another thing, if you are using a pro or if you are using a trial version, or if you have that Google Students Plan, you go to Google Slides directly. Go to Google Slides directly. Open Google Slides. Click blank presentation. Click blank presentation. And here we can see presentation beta, slides beta, images. This is Nano Banana. Nano Banana is the high-end model for image generation, which is now processed by GPT-5. So this presentation beta, there are some templates are there. We will click presentation beta, infographics are there. And in the presentation beta, I will say the same thing. Create a presentation on diabetes. It's a bad prompt, I know. Create a presentation on diabetes. Here it will ask, do you want to connect it with your Google Drive? Because if you have any document in the Google Drive, you can import it to that. You can make presentation based on that drive. No, I don't want any Google Drive. I will take from the web itself. And there will be another question will be, it will plan that. See, I typed a very bad prompt, but slide is asking me, who is the primary audience for this presentation? What is your preferred visual style? Some questions it will ask. So my prompt is bad. That's why he is making the prompt better by asking questions. Medical students and professionals, clinical, short slide, 3 to 5, understanding type 1 and type 2, gestational diabetes, and I will click next. See, I have gone nowhere. I just went to slide. I just typed a prompt. I need a slide on diabetes. This is what this is what it happens in slide nowadays. This is applicable with Google Forms also. If you need to create a form, just type it in. Here in slide, it will confirm the slide. We just need to approve. We just need to approve the steps which slide is going to prepare. We approved it. So here, our slides are ready. Clinical classification of diabetes mellitus. So 3 to 5 slides only I asked. So 3 to 5 slides are ready. So this is the way we can utilize Google Slides for our presentation. I will tell one more thing about Google Notebook also. So we have seen ChatGPT, we have seen Copilot, we have seen Gemini. The same thing what we are using, we can use images. We can for using Gemini, Nano Banana and all. We will see Notebook also. See, Notebook LLM is a very good tool for students. If you have a textbook of Tortora, or if you have a textbook of Sadoskar or Wilson and Griswold medicinal chemistry, you just upload the textbook to Google Notebook. It can create it can help you by numerous ways. It can create you a podcast. Two people will discuss the topics. If you want to study about anti-diabetic drugs, if you want to study about aminoglycoside antibiotics, you just upload the aminoglycoside antibiotics to Google Notebook. You can generate a podcast, that is, two people will discuss aminoglycoside antibiotic. You can listen while you are traveling. That's so super easy. It will create infographics. Now, we will see how these infographics can be used for PowerPoint presentation. So now I will select some PDF known as, I will select a PDF on National Education Policy. See, I uploaded a PDF on National Education Policy here. National education policy, I have already uploaded it. This national education policy. And there's, you see the right hand side. We have audio overview, we have slide deck, we have video overview, we have mind map, we have reports, flashcards, EQs, infographics. This same thing we can generate using Gemini also by clicking canvas. By clicking canvas, we can select that. But here in notebook, there is audio overview, there is slide deck, this is video overview and mind map. So see, this is the National Education Policy's original document I have uploaded. And I have selected to create an infographic. So let's see what infographic will Google Notebook create on this. This PDF is 300 pages. I think more than 300. See, this is the infographic created by Notebook on National Education Policy. We can this is the National Education Policy. This is the infographic which generated by Notebook LLM. So we will see slide deck also. In this slide deck, I have uploaded 300-page document. I need a slide deck. I need a condensed form of this. So I will click slide deck. I have one source. See the slides generated using slide deck. See the designs which they created by Notebook LLM. It's a slide. I just uploaded. See the designs of the slide. 300-page PDF is converted into a very good infographic slide. This is generated by Notebook LLM. So all slides are generated. You can download it as a PPT or you can download it as a PowerPoint also. Notebook LLM is highly, you can utilize it very much. You can create mind map also using this Notebook LLM. There's a mind map there, mind map. See, mind map you can create using Gemini or you can create using ChatGPT. We can download it as a PPT. We will create a mind map and see what happens. See the mind map. It's expandable. We can copy this mind map to our presentation. So super easy to make presentations, which creates a hook to the audience. So this is mind map, and we will see. We come back to the Gemini. When we come back to the Gemini, our notebook will be there in the notebook sections. See, in Gemini, this is not the correct way to use Gemini. So I will tell you that in ChatGPT we have projects. Likewise, in Gemini we have gems. No, I have not created that. Will show you. If you want to do a project, that is, you need to write a book on medicinal chemistry. You need to study something on antibacterial properties of some plant. You create a folder. That folder is known as gem. You put all the resources into that gem. So that gem knows what you are talking. So likewise here in ChatGPT we have projects. In Gemini we have gems. So here the folder is National Education Policy. Our notebook is automatically shown in our Gemini page. So in Gemini we can click on the notebook and we can ask some more things. Make a mind map. We are asking to make a mind map in Gemini, and Gemini will create an instant mind map. See, it is very much useful. We can zoom it is high definition. We can copy paste in any slide. So creating some slides or creating ideas is now in the age of AI is super easy. And now I will tell about Claude. I'm not going to tell about Claude. APTA Kerala will do a separate session on Claude. Claude is, I found Claude the Superman or the super AI among all these things. Claude is, you should, I request all of you to experience or explore Claude also. So that's all today. So I am signing off. So if you have any queries, we can share it in the chat box.
Thank you, Dr. Agash, for the wonderful session. From the disclaimer slide to the last slide, it was very nice. I hope the students enjoyed this evening session. Dr. Agash explained everything like from font size, the 30 points role of AI, how to prompt AI to get the nice presentation, image generation, large language models, and the use of Canva, Gamma, Gemini, ChatGPT, Copilot, how to use Gamma, then Microsoft PowerPoint and Google Slides, everything well explained. And I hope all the students enjoyed the session, and you can try this, and with the proper prompting in your leisure time, you can try this and become the masters of presentation. And participants can ask or type your queries in the chat box. We will discuss query related to the content of this presentation now, and other queries we will discuss in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, tell me how to give a better prompt. Actually, prompt engineering is a I hope my screen is visible. So prompt engineering is a big field. So I will say make a PPT for students of BPharm. It's a very vague frame. I don't know how to make a better frame. So I will type a single line in the bottom. Refine the above prompt. Appointments. It's changed as appointment. I will create as make a PPT. It's a very bad prompt. And I will ask them to refine the prompt. So if you know that some internet problems, the prompt has been refined. Create a professionally visually engaging PowerPoint presentation for BPharm students. The presentation should be easily understood, academically accurate, and suitable for classroom teaching. If you don't know how to prompt, you ask ChatGPT to write the prompt for you. That's the best way. Refine the above prompt. You ask, refine the prompt for me. ChatGPT will do the prompting. See the prompt. I give the baddest prompt ever in the history of ChatGPT. Make a PPT for students of BPharm, and I asked to refine, and it created the refined prompt. You can ask ChatGPT itself. And another question is, please upload the session in the YouTube. Yeah, sure, it will be uploaded. No other queries. Thank you so much. I have taken so much time of Dr. Abdul Wajid. Sorry, sir.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Agash. Let us move on to the second session. It is about best online courses for pharma students. Here we'll be discussing about the trusted platforms, how to build or add value to our skills with these online courses, and how we can strengthen our career path with these skills. Our resource person is Dr. Abdul Wajid, Professor, Maulana College of Pharmacy, Kerala. Dr. Abdul Wajid K is a professor of Maulana College of Pharmacy with extensive experience in pharmaceutical education, research, academia, and the pharmaceutical industry. Before joining academia, he worked as an